Krrish, and in today's video I will tell you about one of the best free screen recording and streaming softwares you can ever find on the internet. So if you ask me personally, I feel it is the best, not one of the best, but the best screen recording and streaming software, and I'm going to tell all about it, how to use it for screen recording and streaming. So just watch the full video to understand it well. And a shout out to Emerald Phantom, who is one of my recent subscribers. So if you want to be a part of the shout out, just subscribe to this channel and comment that you subscribe to be a part of the shout out. So let's jump on the computer screen. So first let's go to Google Chrome and go to obsproject.com. The link will be in the description, and according to your operating system just select and click on it, and the download will be started. I'm cancelling it as I've already installed it. So just run through the installation process. So after running through the installation process and launching OBS, you will get a interface like this with an auto configuration wizard open. So if you will be basically streaming, you can select that, or recording and you will not be streaming, you can select the second option, and you can only use OBS as a virtual camera. So it is possible, and I will tell you how to do that. So I'll select the streaming option, and if you don't get this, you can just go to tools. You can go to tools and go to auto configuration wizard and click on next. You can select the base canvas size and the FPS, and here it requires a stream key. So to get a stream key, just go to Google Chrome and go to your YouTube Studio. So I'll go to YouTube Studio and here click on Go Live, and here under stream settings you will get an option of stream key. So just copy it and paste it here, and if you will be streaming on YouTube, just select YouTube RTMPS. Server would be primary YouTube ingest server, and click on next and just check everything and click on apply settings. So I'll tell you everything now. So what we get is a source panel, scene panel, audio mixers, scene transitions, controls, and a source window along with these tools. So you can add multiple scenes, for example scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. You can obviously rename them. So if you forgot to rename, just right click on the scene and rename it. Next we have is sources. So a scene contains sources. So for example I'll show how I made my streaming setup, so it's kind of easy for you to understand the scene. So in the first scenes, for example I add a media source. A media source would be a video file or a image file from your computer. So for example, I have my stream starting soon one. I add this and here it comes. So to make it fit the window, just right click on the source, go to transform and click on fit to screen. So it is completely fit to screen. So this was one source. The second is you can add your audio input the way you speak. By default, desktop audio and mic aux will be turned on. So I prefer to keep it muted and add another audio input capture. Select the device as your microphone if you have plugged in one, or the inbuilt microphone, and click on OK. So here, as you can see, as I speak, the microphone bar is moving. So you can add some filters. Is you can just select this and right click and go to filters, or just select this and click on filters here and click on plus and go to noise suppression. So here in noise suppression you will get two options. One would be PX, I don't know what it is, and the second would be RN noise. So I prefer to keep it that. So just select and click on close. Next is audio output capture. So click on OK, and here you can select the audio output capture. For example, The speakers are my default laptop speakers, so you can select that, or if you have a earphone or a headphone plugged in, that option will also come, so you can select that as well. So I'll just click on speakers and click on OK. So if I play one of my videos, I will play the most recent one, and I'll open OBS. So as you can see, as my video is playing in audio output capture, the bar was moving as the video played. So here you can add more sources. You can add a browser actually. You can get the URL for the browser. For example, I'll add this URL, copy it, go to my OBS and paste it under URL. Now I did go to home screen 2 times, and you can see my OBS went and it disappeared from the taskbar, and I will tell you how you can do that. For that you have to watch the full video. So just add the link, and you can make the width and the height according to your canvas size and click on OK. So as you can see, my this page has come. So actually I've opened a thing which directly adding a browser will not support. That is why it is showing like this. But if you add, for example, a video or something else, if the video will be played, it will be played automatically and you will not face any problem. So I'll hide this. Here you can lock a certain source, so it does not move if you add more sources. For example, I lock the browser source, and the I is for hiding, so it will not be showed. I'll add next color source, and I'll select the color as white. Okay, so you will not be able to make any changes in the browser once it is locked. So I'll unlock everything and add a color source. So it's quite simple. Next is a display capture. So I'll add a display capture here and just select the display. Click on OK. So sometimes what happens is in laptop or in PCs as well, you will face a black screen problem in OBS. So it's a glitch, and I have made a video to solve that problem as well on this channel. So the link will be in the description and the I button. So go and check that video out. So next is you can add game capture, which does not work that well with OBS. So I'll just go to the next source, which is an image. So I'll browse for an image and I'll add 100, which I had. So you can see my image here. Next would be my image slideshow, which I do not have to do anything, just leave it. And I've shown you how to add a media source. I do not use subscenes much, so I will not tell you about the next one scene, and you will not actually have to use it. So next is text. You can add a text, for example, subscribe. You can change the font here, you can change the size as well. I'll just let it be like that, and you can see I can move it and I can manually resize it according to the place where I want to fit it. So next I will add a video capture device. So this will be a good option if you are streaming or you are recording your video and you want to show yourself. So just select it, and you can add different video captures. For example, I'm adding my inbuilt camera, so you can add that. And I usually use Arian webcam, which is my phone camera. So I'll just select integrated camera and just click on OK. So you can see here my camera is there, so I'll just resize it to a much smaller size and you can crop the unwanted parts. Just click on Alt and drag it to the place till where you want it and leave it. So my camera is cropped the way I wanted it, and it's looking nice. So next I will add is the last one, which is a window capture. In window capture you can actually record a specific window. For example, I'm recording this window, so I guess there is some problem. So whatever the windows are open, you will get the option of adding those windows. I'll just add the window capture once more. Sometimes there is a glitch in window capture, so it becomes a problem for doing window capture, but it is quite useful for recording only a specific window and not your whole screen. So I have my zoom open here. I'll just open it again. So I'll go to OBS and cancel, and here select zoom or whichever it is, and you can see here it comes. You can click on Alt and crop the parts whichever you want. So next is group, which you do not have to add from here. For example, I want to add in a group window capture, video capture and text. So I'll just select window capture, click on shift and select the three, right click, and on the top I get an option to group selected items. So there is a group, you can rename it. For example, I'll make it test, and to make it more organized you can just rename the groups and put the specific things in the group, so it does not get difficult to understand whatever there is. So as I told, I prefer to keep desktop audio and mic slash aux on muted, and add input audio input caption and audio output capture. So next comes scene transitions. So by default it is placed on cut, but you can change. I'll tell you what it is. For example, here my starting soon has started. So if I click on the next scene, it will just come like this. So to make it look nice, you can add different transitions. I'll keep it on fade as I prefer it. So here my stream is starting, then it comes in a nice way. It fades to the next source, and you can change the duration. Next comes is streaming. So for streaming, you can just go to your live streaming panel, which you will find while going to YouTube Studio, and on the top you will get an option to go live with a symbol like this. Just click on it, add your title, the category, game, and privacy, etc., and just set up the whole description and all as you do while uploading a video, and then just click on start streaming. So whichever scene is currently open on your OBS will be streamed on YouTube. In recording, you can just start the recording. So if I click on start recording here, whatever I do, open a folder, close it, go to zoom, close it, and just click on stop recording. So everything I did was recorded. So to find the recordings, go to show recordings, under file go to show recordings, sorry, not remarks, show recordings, and here you will get the most recent recording. I will not speak anything while the recording is playing, so you can get a better understanding of what it is. So start recording here, whatever I do, open a folder, close it, go to zoom, close it, and just as you heard, the audio quality was quite nice. So there was no background noise coming in that video which I played just now. So you can use noise suppression to just take out the background noise. So if I have my stream starting soon and I just show you how to use the virtual camera, you actually have to add your video capture, but you can use the virtual camera with anything on your OBS. So I'll just start the virtual camera, go to zoom, start a meeting. I'll cross this, and here under start video you will get an option of this arrow. Just click on it and select OBS virtual camera. So here you can see my OBS, whatever is there on my OBS is on my virtual camera. So if I go to scene 3, go to scene 2, everything that is there in OBS will come as my camera and not a screen share. So this was the virtual camera option which we get. So next is studio mode. Studio mode is quite helpful when you are streaming. So in studio mode, what happens is if you are suppose on the preview window and this is a program, so on the program window, whatever is there will be showed on the stream until you close the studio mode. For example, I go to scene 2, add a text or anything, and then come back to scene 1 and close studio mode, and then I go to scene 2 when the stream will be updated within a few seconds. It will not show whatever I do. So while the stream started, as I said, the scenes as I change the scenes, it will be shown on the stream. So prevent this, you can use studio mode. And next would be settings. You can select the language, theme, output. You do not have to change anything, and as I told, my OBS Studio goes to the system tray automatically, so I've enabled it. So if you want your OBS Studio to do the same, just click on the all three options and it will happen, and do not have to change anything else. You can set up your stream, the service, the server, and the stream key. Output, you can let it remain as it is. Recording format, you can click on recording format, you can keep anything. I prefer it mkv, as so while recording, if your system crashes, you will get the recording till where your system has crashed, and if you click it on mp4, everything that you have recorded will be gone. So you'll have to record the whole thing again, and you can change the place where your recording is to be saved. I let it remain the same. Audio, you do not have to change anything. Video, you can change the canvas size, output size, and resolution actually. And you can add hotkeys for everything. You just read through it and add the hotkey. I request you not to change anything in advance. So whenever you change something in the stream key or anything, just remember to click on apply so that you do not face any problem. So next comes is the tools. So in files, I showed you what is show recordings, and next is remux recordings. So if your editing software does not support mkv as it is default, you can just browse the file and you can remux it into a mp4 file, whatever you had recorded. So if I remux it, the same file, the same recording will be converted into a mp4 file. And do not try to remux any other file which you have not recorded from OBS, as it will not be remixed. You will have to use other ways of changing the file type of your video. So I'll not remix. In edit, do not do anything. In view, yes, I'll tell one more thing. You can change a lot here. For example, you can add, you can change the way this looks and everything. This usually moves, but I am facing some problem, so the position is not changing. So if you want it back at the default when it was there, so just click on view, go to docs and click on reset UI, so you get everything back where it was and the way it was there. So next is profile. You can create multiple profiles for different uses. I usually use the profile untitled, and for this video I've created a profile tutorial. So do not do anything in scene collection. Tools, I told, so for tools I told you auto configuration wizard. For example, if you want to change the way you do, for example, recording or streaming, you can go through the auto configuration wizard. Again, it's okay, it's completely fine, there would be no problem. So this was a complete tutorial of OBS and what you can do. Actually, I forgot to told one thing which I'll tell now. Under video capture, which is there, you can just add filters to this as well. So just click on filters, and under effect filters just click on plus and click on chroma key. And here you can add, so if you have a green screen or something else of a plain color, it will be keyed out. For example, just go to custom, select color and pick screen color. So if I do like this, pick screen color. Okay, so everything is gone. I'll just hide chroma key. So, and there are many other things, for example, color correction, color key, which you can use. So for making many more filters, you can use color key. So I'll soon upload a video for that also, for a color key. So this was it with OBS, the complete tutorial, and it is the best streaming and recording software in my opinion, and I prefer you guys to use this as well. You will not face any problem. Even if you have any doubts or anything, just comment and I will reply to you when I read it. So if you like this video, do give this video a thumbs up, share it with everyone and subscribe to this channel for more such content.